do a bucket at the end of the show if you want to all donate to Tony's therapy. You mentioned the Amish right at the end there. So one of the weird, so obviously I said I'm a freelance writer. I get all sorts of weird job offers. One of the job offers I genuinely got was to write a romance novel for the Amish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I should have done it as well. How good would that have been? Like, oh, Ezekiel, churn me like a butter. Do what we believe technology does to society and ruin me. I didn't do it. The whole thing seemed like a really bad idea. It was an ebook. I don't know how much you know about the Amish. I don't think a lot of them have Kindles. Guys, are you ready for your next act? Let's bring it up for let's bring up the energy. Bring it up for Joe Ford!
So the last time I was here, everyone was reading off notes, and I did a really polished 5 minutes that was absolutely killer, right? So I was like, no, next time I go, I'm going to do some new material, see how it goes, and read off my notes. None of you did that tonight, so thanks for showing me up. That's ideal, that is. I've got to stand right close edge to the stage, mainly to add to the drama for me, because if I fall off the stage into the audience after all the wine I've consumed this afternoon, it'll just give me that dopamine hit that the ADHD needs. So that's great. But no, it's mainly so I can record this shit, which is awkward because there's at least one joke that I wanted to do that I can't do as I'm recording it and uploading it, because I actually am in the new Mission Impossible 8, but I have just signed a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not allowed to talk about it on social media, so that's awkward, isn't it? Let's see if that turns into a lawsuit. I don't think it will. Anyway, it's fine. They say dress for the job you want, so I started wearing maternity wear. No, I'm joking. No, they say dress for the job you want, right? But if you turn up in a crown at the coronation, apparently that makes you a fucking terrorist. Changed the definition there on me, haven't they? Bit rude. No, the thing is, like, it was either this, comedy, or kids' TV, right? And at this point, I don't think the BBC would have me. Because I'm not a parent. Or a pedo. The great thing about pedo jokes is they're always topical. Funny world we live in, isn't it? That's a good one. Anyway, so I am actually going to do some new material. I'm sorry if the rest of the people looked a bit more polished, etc. But I'm both a new act and doing new material, so, fun for you, fun. Right, I was on my way here. Right, that's how new this material is, so I've really written it well. It's well thought out and well prepared. There was a sign on the tube on the way up that had a picture of a lady. It was an Oxfam advert, and it said, "Agatha has finally got fresh water." And I was like, well, I think it's time that we looked at this funding arrangement, because Kent has recently been flushing its own shit into the fucking sea. So I think you'll find it's time to start funding Kent water. Do you know what I mean? Forget it, Oxfam, forget it. No, honestly, if Oxfam wanted to solve poverty, they are doing it very fucking slowly, aren't they? Yeah, we've been going since the 60s. Anyway, right, so the other thing I noticed on the way here, right, I walked past a business, it was called Lady Garden, right, and it was fully closed down, which I felt deeply. I felt that. And then that's all of the stuff that I saw on the way here. But even more topical, even more lately. I noticed that none of you had bumped into anyone in the steam room, which is handy, because I love a steam room. As you said, it was wet heat. I was a wank in the steam room. It's good fun, no one can see you. You can probably get away with it. The thing is, if a woman has a wank in public, it's not a crime, is it? No. It's not. It's not the weirdest place I've had a wank either, do you know what I mean? You can get away with it, it's fine as a bird. Actually, the funny thing, I've done some strange things on stage over my life. Like, one time I pretended to be Jesus. It's alright if you're on stage, especially if you're in an infant school play, it's fine. It's less funny when you do it in real life, you tend to get sectioned. Enough about me. No, the thing with being sectioned is that it's really hard to clap for the NHS in a straitjacket. But honestly, I'm only joking, they don't give you a straitjacket on the NHS. That's some kinky shit, you got to pay for it. But you know what, people are often moaning about accessing a GP. I'm just speaking from experience. If you do threaten to harm yourself or others, you get quicker access to a doctor. So, you know, it's just an insider tip there. Anytime you want, you know, just they dial you straight in. Yeah, they won't let you out. That's another. Well, to be honest, 4 meals a day, all your bills paid, heating on all the fucking time. It's actually a nice little holiday. And the one thing about it is, you might think, right, she's been sectioned a couple of fucking times. She's obviously a nutter. But technically speaking, I'm not in the mental hospital. So I've got a certification of sanity. What about you lot? No, I've actually had it checked. Right. Oh, just meaningless existence. Oh yeah, no, that made me think. So one of the other comedians talked about meaningless existence, and like it brings me to one of my favourite conspiracy theories. Like, you can have a meaningless existence if you want, or believe in God. Give it a go. Even better, think you are one. We'll get you sectioned though, so be careful with that one. That's dangerous territory. Anyway, one of the things, so I've recently been experimenting with getting a lot fatter. And there's some advantages to being fatter, right? You get offered a seat on the tube a lot. Probably only works for women, but you know, that's a plus. But on the other hand, like, it changes the way your body operates. There's a lot more unexpected, like, you do have to sit down to put your shoes on. And like, my knickers now are so big, this is actually my knickers, right? It does save on bras, because my tits can rest on my stomach, so that's a win, isn't it? That's a win. No, it's the thing is, right, I was having trouble catching a dick anyway, so I just caught a pizza, you know? Just thought, fuck it. Like, the thing is, with that's the other advantage of being fat. Less wrinkles, fat don't crack, right? So, although I am in my 40s, I don't look a day over 29, do I? No, good, glad we're on board. But it's like, no one plans on becoming a cougar. Like, and the reason you know you are a cougar is because the prey do not want to get caught. That's how you realise you're there. Like, you know, they're just like little Bambies caught in the headlights. The thing is, you know, I used to moan about my ex, but it's been over a year now, so I've just, I mean, you know, that body is cold. No, I mean, it's fine. Anyway, look, I mean, I'd love to chat longer. I've already run over time, and also I've got a train to catch because I live in fucking Whitstable with my mum, because I'm a cool rock and roll comedian.
Are you really